The Christmas Story. There once was a couple in Bury, in Lancs, who were now with new child, and to God they gave thanks. Mary picked words so as not to offend, but Joe didn't care less, so he'd just pretend. For God he had balls as big as a mountain, with sperm big as whales that shot out like a fountain. Whereas Joe was a jaffer, no sperm he had got. He knobbed the unclean horse, now his ball bag was shot. So Mary was chuffed as can be, sitting there with a newly born child on her knee. But Joe wasn't filled with such great jubilation. He worried he might lose his cool reputation. The idea that some bloke had knocked up his wife, he'd be getting stick for the rest of his life. He thought about packing up, doing a runner, come back when it all calmed down in the summer, but realised quickly his plan would be done. Besides which the gyro still hadn't come. So right there in Bury, in Lancs, they both stayed, dreaming of child benefits to be paid, when along came a bloke with a halo and wings, claiming an angel to be of all things. He even had on him a silly white frock, so Joseph, bemused by this, started to mock. "Why the hell are you wearing that stuff? Take it off, mate, 'cause you look a right puff. I mean, you've not even got a nice dress." Mary agreed that he looked a right mess. The angel, for that's what it actually was, said, "Look, mate, I wear this daft stuff here because I'm an angel, a real life one sent down from God, so shut it and listen to me, you daft sod. The lad you've got there is God's only one, and he really wants you to look after his son. He wants you to show him shitloads of nice things, play with him nicely, push him on swings. You do this for God, be a nice dad and mum, a modern Paul Daniels this lad'll become. He won't be as crap though, nor even as funny, but God swears down he will make shitloads of money." "Hang on," said Joseph, stamping his foot, "you ain't said nothing about our cut. We're going along with this old bloody mess. 60% of what's made and no less." "Don't barter with God," said the angel, "have morals. 50% will have no quarrels. We've made you a star and we put it on top, so your eyes will shine like a kebab shop. And one little thing before I have to go, you'll be getting some visitors soon, don't you know? There'll be half of them rich and half of them poor, but when they'll arrive I'm still not sure. I've got to go now though and move them along, do some bright lighting, sing them a song." So off flew the angel. He caused such a din, and so did the crane that was carrying him. So Mary and Joseph sat there for some time, thinking the daft bloke had spun him a line, when along came some lads. "We're here," they said. They didn't half look stupid with towels on their heads. "We came as soon as we heard the news," and Mary said, "Look, he's got shit on his shoes." Said Joe, "We like all folk, we even like scouse, but don't you be walking dog shit in our house." "We're shepherds," the lads said. "We look after sheep, we get stoned in fields and watch little lambs sleep. And that here dog shit, as you call it, is not. It's fresh lamb currants, so fresh that it's hot." "I don't care," said Joe, "get it wiped up, and whilst in the kitchen, lad, give us a cup." "A cup," said the lad, "what could a lad do?" Said Joe, "bring it in when you've made us a brew." "Come on then, mate," said the lads, "don't tease us. Show us this Class A celebrity Jesus." "First show us your present," said Joseph, "then maybe I'll take you upstairs and show you the baby. We can't afford much, so we brought all we can. Surprise, surprise, we brought you a lamb." "What am I supposed to do with that?" said Mary, "besides which lamb's covered in fat." "Don't worry," said Joe, "the lamb will be taken. But next time think on, we'll be wanting some bacon." He showed him the baby, but all he could say was, "That's well tight. You put him in hay. You could at least have got him some sheets, and that looks like them things where horses eat." Said Joseph, disgruntled, "Well, if you're not happy, you take the baby. I'll give you a nappy." "No way," said the shepherds. "We think that it's great. It looks kind of funky, but needs horses, mate." Then all of a sudden they heard such a clanging. Someone was downstairs. On the door they were banging. They all went dead quiet and trembled with fear. A voice shouted, "Open up! Great kings are here!" Joe opened the door, but what surprise! He couldn't believe what was before his eyes. They were dwarves and midgets, all of them were. They had platform shoes and wore golden fur. "Oh my God," said Joe, "look at this." He stood there for ages just taking the piss. "You're not kings, surely. You look right gimps. It's like Lord of Rings have all become pimps." Then one said, "Look, matey, we've travelled right far. We've busted from Bolton 'cause we got no car. You could at least give us a drink now, were you?" But Joe said, "Sod off, you're not having my beer. You can show us your presents and then come upstairs, but beer's down the pub for you, Joseph, down there." The first looked at Joe. He was in a write-off. He undid his suitcase and showed him his stuff. He said, "I've got loads of gold in this here pot, but I reckon it's wasted on you, bloody lot." Then Joe's eyes brightened. "Come on in, mate. I'll get you a beer. Don't just stand there and wait." Said Mary to Joseph, "I'll nip down to Boots, get nappies for Jesus and dye for me roots. We can all go Marbella on that amount. I can even clear up my catalogue account." The next one was older. He had a nice smile. He cleared up his throat and he spoke in a while. "I knew that your house would be smelly, and hence the gift I brought is frankincense. It smells right nice, it's dead expensive, and it's all the rage back where we live." Then Joe said, "Hey up, are you calling our place? Come on, you bastard, I'll kick in your face." But Mary said, "Shut it, Joe." And Joe did. "Do you know, on the market this cost 50 quid. "I'm sorry," said Joe. "It was a joke. I do like you, really. You look a sound bloke." The next one had gold teeth and plaits in his beard and a ring in his nose, so they knew he were weird. He said, "I'm not well, mate. My eyes are all blurred. Here, take this pot. It's filled up with myrrh." "What the hell's that for?" they all asked the oddie. "Well," said the king, "it's for dead human bodies." They all went dead quiet. No one spoke for a while. They nervously looked at each other and smiled. "Right," said Joe. "Let's all go upstairs." Joe got the beer in, and Mary some chairs. Then the angel arrived, and the kings were impressed, but Joe by this time really didn't care less. They looked down at Jesus, who just had a piss, and Mary said, "Let's have a picture of this." So Joe got his camera, and he took a shot, with everyone smiling, the old bloody lot. Then off they all tottered, and found their way home, leaving Babe, Mary, and Joseph alone. Then Mary said, "Joseph, everyone's gone." And Joseph said, "I know. Let's have another one."